Stop. Hey guys, it's your girl larger than life Alice, and I have a visitor. I have a friend here today. Her name is Desola Mako.
Hi everyone.
Okay, so tell them about you.
So my name is Desola Mako. Sometimes people call me D Mako, sometimes they call me Queen, sometimes people call me Queen B, Queen D, or King D, I'm just chilling. Yeah, so I used to be a blogger, fashion blogger.
She's still a blogger.
But these days I'm just, pro women. I'm a feminist. I'm a doer. I'm just chilling. Unapologetic about my life. I'm unfuckwittable.
Yeah.
I like that word.
Okay. That was a lot. Okay, so today we decided to come together to talk about a topic. What are the roles in relationship, gender roles in relationship? Since we all know her stance on femininity and all, I think she's the right person that I should discuss this with.
Oh my god, I feel like I'm always be making faces all true.
No. Okay.
This is not water. Disclaimer, this is not water.
No, this is not water, actually. Okay, so what do you think when you hear roles, gender, relationship? What comes to your mind?
For me, it's like other genders, except it comes to sex, where there are organs that different people have, and in this world now, it's even blurred because there's homosexuality in this world. There's
even the third gender now.
Exactly. So, but beyond like organs and sexual orientation, are there really roles in relationships? This 2018, which is like my favorite thing to say to people this period or in this year. I tell people a lot, like this 2018, the norms are not normal. The norms. The husband doesn't go out and bring money.
The husband doesn't even go out to build house, like
exactly. He can't do much with this economy. Even whether you're looking at Nigeria or outside Nigeria, the world is harder.
Yeah.
It's harder for men out there, and it's unfair to them to even want roles in relationship, because I feel like men try to hold on to the
role of being the breadwinner just for ego.
Exactly, but it's even worse for them, because femininity obviously works for men, and they don't recognize
because at the end of the day, I think the main motive of femininity is just to remove small burden from the man.
More.
I have brothers and I look at them and I'm like, I pity them, because the burden naturally put on them is already setting them up for failure.
Exactly. I was talking to my friend yesterday, and it was a thing of, we're talking about rent, her rent. She's trying to move houses, and she got a place for like 2 million, 2.5. And I was like, oh my god, that's a lot of money. That's pretty much like 120K in a month. So pretty much, if we're all relying on the men in our lives to do it, can they really?
But you know the funny thing is, okay, let me don't go bitter. Okay, so this is my own stance, and I'm not sorry about it. I feel that naturally there are some attributes that are already tied to each gender. For instance, cooking. I think the both parties should be able to cook, because you cannot say you want to feed and not be able to cook your own meal.
Exactly.
But there are some other attributes like fixing a car when it goes wrong. It's more inclined to the man, especially if he exposes himself to learning such.
Why? Because let's be honest, Alice, I'm a female. I have my car. If I have a flat tire, I come down and I bring out my spare. I fix my tire, and it comes from a place where my mom is a single parent, and normally if my mom's car develops a fault, I come down and I try to fix. We work together. I think so. We all learned how to do that.
What I mean is, maybe I'm not explaining myself well.
Okay, please do.
As a husband and wife, people should. It's not a general rule. You now look at both of your strengths.
See, the thing I feel like is most important. Exactly.
Look at both of your strengths and how you can complement each other. Exactly. For instance, when you want to get married to a man, you know in your heart that he cannot cook. You know in your heart that he cannot cook.
If a man wants to get married to me and he knows that I can't cook, because I can't. And that's really why, that's the first thing that I say to people. I'm like, see, I don't like
So
to
I
cook.
think you should know each other first.
Yeah, you should totally accept
the
me
person
for
I
who I
want to get
am.
married to cannot cook.
Desola cannot cook.
Exactly. So if the woman, you know that he cannot cook, and you now get married and you now start nagging that my husband cannot cook. What were you thinking, that he will learn how to cook overnight?
Of course.
So I think
some things are unrealistic.
Yes.
I think even as a female that can't cook, if I were getting married, I would learn to cook. The thing is,
marry a man that can cook, that can teach you. So over time you can now learn.
I can't cook is not a thing where I can't cook, because I can actually cook, but I don't like it. I'm not a kitchen person. Like, you like to cook.
I love to
you
cook.
love to cook. Like, it's if they told me mention Alice's hobby, I'll say you like cooking. It's something that you enjoy doing.
Yes.
I don't enjoy it. I'm more of an active person. I'm a doer. I'm a hustler.
Okay, so now my question is, who pays the rent in the house?
Honestly speaking, it should be split. The way I think that money should be for couples, it's almost like, so if a man feels like he still wants to maintain some level of ego because of where we're born, I think there should be an account where the man pays a 60% of an income,
yes, exactly.
and then you pay 40%.
Because
and then that income
is
you
meant
use it for everything.
running of the house and
running
all
of
that.
the house, paying of the school fees,
Yes.
everything.
Because I don't know, if you say you love a man, you cannot watch him struggle and you have money and you can't help. I don't understand.
But let me be honest, I don't think this applies for dating.
No.
So I've dated brokers. And I've tried, honestly. I've tried to be the supportive, girlfriend and shit.
No.
But those things don't work, my sister. Carry your bag and leave. Carry your bag.
This doesn't work for this. I think
carry your bag.
It should be this for marriage. When you marry a sensible man, though, because
see, girls, this breaking transmission, girls. Do not date a broke guy.
No,
you're going to regret it.
No.
Do not date people for potentials.
No.
That's see, the thing that is funny is all these things we use religion or kindness to feel like people are stupid.
You should be factual. What do you want? If you cannot marry a man that is struggling and will be in that position forever, don't marry because of hope that hopefully he'll get better. What if he never gets better? So look at him now and decide, I can cope with this forever.
Don't date.
If he gets better, your luck. If he doesn't,
and then some people will say, what if you marry a rich person and they go broke? At least you already enjoyed with them. So at least you already enjoyed and lived a nice life with them.
Nobody's saying nobody's saying he should drive a Rolls Royce, but I think every man should be able
have money.
Every man should be able to have their own. Same with women too. I do not accept.
Or maybe the problem that I'm having is because I'm independent and I have my own money. So for someone like me that has her own money, I find it really stupid for me to start dating somebody that doesn't have his own money. That can't treat me nice.
He should be able to take care of himself and have extra.
And be able to treat me with the extra.
Get out.
Because I treat myself. I chill, I take care of myself. I need a man that when they say compliments, what does compliments mean? So they support me.
Yes,
so they build right foundation.
Yes, and you to support him.
More economic class. So they bring me business class.
This guy is crazy. So okay, my next question now is how do we come to an agreement? I don't know. Nigerian men are talking about they're looking for a girl working. They're looking for a working class girl, looking for a girl that is okay, but they're not ready to come to terms with what this girl comes with. You want a girl that is working, and you want a girl that has her own place, you want a girl that has, but are you ready to manage such girl? Because a girl that has all this has come through a very long way, and she has been on her own for a while. So how do you expect her to suddenly come and you still honey, have you cooked? Have you cleaned? But two of you are struggling to get on the streets. You don't expect her to come back and still. I'm not saying she should not cook. I'm not saying, but
I've seen some amazing relationships.
Yeah, I'm a witness.
Because I remember like when my mom would talk about like marriage and stuff, and then at some point I would tell her, I don't know anybody around us whose marriage is working, and she'd be like, stop being cynical. But then I've seen really good, if I'm being honest, I've seen relationships that are really strong. Good, relationships where the rules are flexible. Relationship where first person to get home cooks.
Yes.
The last person washes the plate.
Yes. I don't even want rules. I want
like
convenience.
it's just I have a friend whose husband is really chill. She can hang out as much as she wants to. She cooks,
as long as she's reasonable.
But they understand. The thing that we need to understand is marriage is a choice. And in as much as men get to make the choice more than women get to, because at the end of the day, it's a man that would propose it's a man that will decide that you're the one.
People make those rules.
Which is my point, exactly. But the truth is, women also have choices.
Exactly.
Women should be able to say, no, I don't want to get married. And if I end up getting married, for me, marriage is a business decision more than anything. Love is never enough. Love is not enough. I'm on your love. I'm on your, I want to tell you to love. Tell you to say I love you. See, I'm on your wasted. I love you. See. But what the way we should all view marriage is that it's a business transaction that helps both parties become
better people
and takes you further towards your goal. And of course, if you can meet that consensus, it just everything gets better. So you know that, okay, I'm supporting this person because they are my backbone. I'm supporting this person because
I don't think anybody should marry someone that cannot tell you what to do. Let me explain. Okay, for instance, I want to go to a party and I tell my partner, honey, I'm going to a party, and he's like, no, don't go. I'll ask him why.
Why?
If he tells me that I don't want you to go because I don't want you to go, you don't have a reason. I will go. But if, for instance, you are coming from a place of love that is not safe, look at the time of the night. It's giving me reason. So he's telling me that from a position of love, of concern, I might decide to stay. So that's all. Marry somebody that is reasonable. That's all.
I agree with you with that, because marriage. I look at marriage dynamics should be as close as your family dynamics. So I'll give you an example again. So when my mom took a holiday, I was home with my brother, and prior to that, when we're out till late, my mom's calling, where are you? Like, it's just 11 or it's just 12, you're just chilling with your girls, and your mom is texting you and she's calling you, and she's like, hello babe, where are you? Come home, man. Remember the child of who you are. I'm like, what is wrong with this woman? And then when my mom wasn't around and it was just I and my brother for over a month, my brother goes out and it's not home till late. I'm super worried. I'm not able to sleep. I get so angry. I call my mom. And then at some point I started to have empathy for my mom. Like, mommy,
this is what she goes
I understand you.
Yes.
So of course, every marriage that you get into has to come to be in that way. In the way where family can explain to you why they're doing things, and it's out,
not
and you understand that it's out of love.
Yes, not from a position of authority, or because
it can't be authority,
or because you have to submit.
It has to be the way your parents treat you once they understand that you're an adult.
Yes.
Because once your parents understand that you're an adult, and you've won their trust and respect,
they give you a little leeway.
Leeway.
Yes.
You can tell them, oh, mommy, I'm going to Sophie's house.
Yes. And because
my mother will tell you, don't come home if it's a certain time, because she's built trust.
Yes.
She understands that. You understand why she's saying that. It's not, and that's how marriage should be. Like, who wants to? We can't get married as adults. For example, I'm old now, and then I marry someone, and they won't tell me how to go.
Or for instance, I've been in my parents' house. There's timetable, what to eat, what to cook, when to clean. Then I get married and
the same thing.
Really, then that's not my house. I'm still living with my parents.
I had a friend that got married as well, and her husband wanted her to be setting the table. And when she was living with a family member.
She did that too.
She was doing that. So, and she didn't like it. She didn't like when
then she now has to get married.
She felt she didn't have a choice. And then when she got married, and that was something that her husband liked, she had to say, see, I can't do it.
To me, I can't do it because
it's not something I enjoy.
I think to me, at the end of the day, marry your kind. That's why you need to date. You need to know each other.
You marry your kind.
I don't know whoever is going to watch this, but I think
marry your opposite.
I think what I mean marry your kind. No, what I mean is marry your kind. Something you can accept. You dated for a while. You need to know each other. You need to. I believe you even need to stay for a while.
You can't know somebody if you date them.
No, but if you live, you would know to an extent. If you live together, spend time with the person. The person will hide, but not so much.
I don't believe in cohabiting, but I understand what you
spend time. Spend time. You need to really spend time, because they say marriage is a gift. You never know what's inside until you get in.
I think the thing is that when you're dating people, imagine the worst case scenario and ask questions. I even as a confident person that is slightly verbal, I've been with people that for me to ask questions, I sort of have a bit of fear.
Fear, yes.
I don't know what the fear was. Maybe fear of maybe losing the person,
Yeah,
or
or
fear
not
of
coming out as being too demanding
and stuff like that. But you need to, because that's you. If I shield myself at that moment,
you're still going to beat it in front.
Is it that I will be that way if we get married, and I'll be that way permanently? No, you have to say what.
Say it.
Honesty.
The person cannot even beat you. What's fun to want to
get
hear
hurt,
me? No. Okay.
drink a little and then
say your mind.
Say what's
so at the end of the day, what's your conclusion? What do you think when they say gender role? What is gender role and what is it to you?
So for me, gender role is the woman going to work and having a career if that's who she is. Or being domestic if that's who she is. One thing that I have learned in my few years of living is that we need to respect people's choices and opinions and way of life. There are really no roles because we're not the same people. A guy that wants to marry, that wants a traditional marriage, should marry a traditional woman.
Not marrying and now
don't marry. Don't say you want a slave queen and then
her.
You want to change the slave queen, or don't come and propose or date Desola.
Marry what you
Desola
want.
is not traditional. Don't go and then women as well. I feel like this should really be addressed to women, because women are antagonists of ourselves. We pull other women down because they don't have. So a traditional woman is watching this and she's sighing. Why are you sighing?
That's her opinion, and everybody has a right to their opinion.
We have our own choices. Unfortunately, like even Alice, that is a domestic person, she has a career, for example, for Christ's sake, and maybe every day you'll be able to show up as a domestic woman.
No, trust me, no.
Maybe, and there are people that they don't have a career and they want to be domestic
every time, and
there are people that don't even have a career, but
they don't have an inclination of being domestic. So this is who they are. So at the end of the day, like you said, marry what you want.
Marry what you want.
Yes, exactly.
Marry what you want. Do what you want. Make your own rules in marriage. This is 2018.
It's not fluid.
Make your own rules in marriage.
There's no set book for every relationship or marriage.
It's like training your child. Train your child
the way you want. So at the end of the day, what I think is this, like she said, marry who you want. Then there should be considerations, and marry with sense. What I mean is, marry what I don't even know how to explain. Am I high yet? No. Okay, marry what you want. Marry who you can live with, and be considerate. That's all.
Yeah, be considerate.
Even financially, be considerate and reduce the expectations.
Yeah,
reduce the expectations.
One thing we should also talk about with marriage is, it's marriage by force. Because it isn't, my sister.
It's not by force, and it's not do or die. If he's not working, he's not working. If he's working, he's
and
working.
there's no age. Like me now. I'm living my best life. If I find a best guy and I want to live his best life, my brother, come, let's chill.
Yeah.
Let's get married. But if it doesn't happen,
and at the end of the day, are you happy?
Good.
Ask yourself that question. Are you happy?
Because there are so many people who are married and unhappy.
How can you be at work? You cannot wait to run home.
Yeah.
That's what I want. I'm at work with the stress. I said, let me just go.
My baby is gonna massage my shoulder.
Yeah, now.
This.
If he's home before me, he has prepared a nice meal.
1 second, guys.
Okay.
Ooh.
Anyways, this is where we'll round up the video for today. I hope you learned something. Permit us if you don't understand what we said. Sorry about that. Sorry, we cannot help you. But if you understand,
Cardi B.
But I hope you learned a thing or two. And if you like our t-shirts we are wearing. Okay, can you see mine? Thick, it says thick, yeah.
Go
to my Instagram page, LTL_, and make another. It's very affordable. Just send me a DM and I'll reply. Thank you guys for watching. Do not forget to subscribe to my channel, and give me a thumbs up if you like what
you can follow my Instagram page as well.
I'll write it under the caption here. And yes. Okay, so thank you guys for watching. Bye guys.